Daybreak SMP time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. So once again, we sit in a surprisingly different office. Welcome back to the Daybreak SMP. I'm your host, Cyberstorm. Instead of holding here, let's get right into it. So right now, you're probably wondering, what is Cyber building right now? I'm building a basement. I found out that I don't have the storage of my base to do what I want anymore, and I need more storage. So I've decided to expand it. I decided a basement would be a really cool idea, and I decided to use spruce wood instead of my standard birch that I've been using. This process took me around an hour or two, and I did this just chill off camera except for the recording, and I feel it turned out really nicely. A lot of events have occurred on the Daybreak SMP since I last spoke about it. One of the particular ones that I will be going over later is the debate, which was a very interesting event to say the least, which I have hosted. Another interesting event that occurred was was a part of a game show on Pell's channel. He will be posting his video soon, but I joined his game show on Minecraft Knowledge. I lost. I did not win. But that does not matter. It was such a good time, and I really appreciate it, and I'd love to say go subscribe to Pell. He's a pretty amazing guy. Now, if you're a fellow watcher of the Pell channel, you might be familiar that he stated I was hosting a boat building competition. This is true. I have been, but it has been taking a very long time for people who actually build boats on this server. I've had a few issues with a set amount of people who said, yeah, I'll build a boat and then haven't gotten around to it yet. So right now there are only 3 boats in the water. I'll run over these competition very soon, as this is intended to be a video for the future, and if it doesn't come out, it does not come out. That will be the end of so on and so forth. It does not matter to me. But in the end, we've got some really cool boats being built at the arena. One built by Vel, server owner, or also known as Vampire, or Pell, as you already know, he has built his boat, and one by Cracked Crusader, who's also built a boat in the marina. If you're also familiar with Coconutzzsz on this server, you might not be aware that he is actually hosting an event soon, an End Castle raid, as he's been spending the last month of his life or so on the Minecraft server building a giant castle in the end, which we are soon to go explore and run his event, so that might be a potential video in the future either by me or by Coconutzzsz. I have a few plans for what I intend to do today. I am going to be focusing on building my industrial side of my marina. I have a replay footage of me building the wall around the arena and marina and flattening it out, but it's not a very interesting time lapse, so I might only show a few snippets of it, but I have built a giant flat wall around where I can start building it. My plan is to build an industrial town there, themed in the 18th century steampunk, and that'll bring some different kind of style to my marina, I've been very rustic and medieval at the moment, and I wanted to try a different style to what I'm used to. So today's video will focus on some of the buildings constructed around that. So I will show clips of that, like just a few clips or so after this time lapse, and that will hopefully clear everything up and what's actually been occurring in my building. Now I have built a few farms over the time that I've been off camera, mostly because I find farm builds very boring and tedious. I helped construct a gold farm, tried to construct a shulker farm that failed, and helped build a not helped, I built a slime farm. I also built a hoglin, squid, and prismarine farm. These were just some other things that I'd need around spawn, and sea lanterns are a nice touch for builds, though I probably won't be using them further on because obviously it's not the steampunk style, and the froglight farm was just built by Coconutzzsz. So this is the build of my bunker. I hope you guys like the style. I really am proud of it. This scene was actually rendered by Mayonetic, one of the other YouTubers on this channel, who's a lot more popular than I am. So thank you for his wonderful shader, which is Solace Shaders, if you're wondering. I severely overestimated the length of this clip. I thought this was around a minute to 2 minute clip, but it's really not. So instead, I'm just going to voice over the entire section. So This is the area that I wanted to. I wanted it to wrap around from the side of Bluefa's house all the way around to where Pell's bridge is over near his side. I only show you the first side of the construction of this because the other half was pretty much repetitive and the same, but it's not stretched all the way over to Pell's bridge yet, but it is at the moment. I also fill the entire ground in solid here with the help of Bluefa1. Thank you very much, Bluefa, and he helped me out immensely. And also, I'd also like to thank Mayo again for rendering these clips for me, as he made my life so much easier, because this would have been around an 8-hour endeavor for myself if I had to render these because of my lower end specs. We have recently also had a purge of players on this server. A large group of players have been kicked off the server for inactivity, so we're now down to a more active and open and friendly community of people. Wow, the water looks nice in the shader pack. Thank you again, Mayo. If you also notice the wall here, this is where the marking of one of the people who is supposed to be building a boat is, known as Terry. He's going to be building a boat carrying redstone supplies. He is actually one of the main reasons I came up with the idea of an industrial site, as he wanted to build a crane, which hasn't been built yet, but will be soon. Also, ignore the red wall markings. These do change because they are not what I want. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Cyberstorm 811, have returned. We are back on the Daybreak SMP, and after seeing that wonderful clip of me building my basement, I'd like to introduce you guys to someone. Introducing the newest member of my team. There he is. This is Snifford. Snifford, look at me. Snifford, buddy. Snifford. I have been working off projects off screen that you guys haven't been seeing, but I've got a few recordings and clips to show everybody, and this is my new best friend, Snifford. He lives with me, and he is incredible. It's good to have someone so amazing and lovable. Aren't you amazing? Yeah, he's my wonderful friend. If anyone lays a finger on him, I will commit so many various crimes. For starters, I'd like to show off this wonderful elytra launcher that Mayo has built for us at my marina. It uses boats, and it is a very, very powerful one. So I don't know how many entities are there. There is quite a lot. So if we come up here, glide into the glass, and aim up, we get absolutely launched. One of the people on our server, Val, has been building this tower for himself, and he's got a strange throne room, to say the least. Yeah, let's just ignore. So I obviously have hosted the debate, which a lot of people have mentioned before, but I've decided to host it. This was supposed to be a simple chat where we decide on what our presidential candidates offer. We had Junkie, Seph, Vel, Bloofer, and Coconutzzsz. But out of all the candidates, only really Vel and Seph stood out with their speeches, so I'll explain what actually happened. Vel's speech contained a lot about the generosity he had toward the server, and how Seph shouldn't be asking for apologies as soon as she's after something. But Seph knocked him out of the park by stating his evil intentions and villainous intentions to the server and spawn, which made her stand out as a candidate. One other thing that happened at the event was Junkie decided, yay, it'd be so cool if I got a bunch of TNT and blew up the debate stand. This really upset me because I really liked how it looked, which is upsetting. But besides that, let's get working on the new building at my marina and first industrial building. So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse of me building the general and the general store and the butcher. I decided to make them intertwined buildings, so they are together, and I've had a few people joke of the place being called General Meats. It's really annoying. But we are going to be doing the inside of the general store today. This tiny, small space that we're going to turn into our general store with. So we're going to make a wall here. A pot, and we'll make an actual plant. Like we'll do an actual, like a bush. I don't have leaves in here, but we'll do a smithing table. Like, oh shit, forgot I don't. Well, we do something like this instead. No. I think we just need to kick off the spruce and go to dark oak, because its contrast is not doing well. Instantly looks a lot better. So what we're going to do is let's get working on the display. So we could do instead a table that kind of looks like this. We can put the bread. Oh, I need that to face the right way. So how does one place this? Oh, like that? To make it look, yeah, like a bread in the window. Books like that. Then let's do another flower pot in the center. Put a nice flower there. Shelves just lined up like this, and they just look like some nice aisles and shelves, and I think it works really nicely. We could do another one of these walls to kind of like continuity, or like just fit. Let's make an overhanged shelf area up here. So I want to put another amethyst cluster, crystal. Oh, fuck, I forget that they place on walls. Let's place the lantern up here, the amethyst. I don't mind this. I actually do not mind. I think what I'm going to also do, maybe just add one more top shelving here. So we're going to add some, obviously some plant life in here soon. So that'll be next on the agenda. Let's add another pot up there, a cobweb, and some candles. I'll do 3 candles. Put a cobweb up in the top corner. Plant. Oh, that's in line. That looks wrong. So we do the plant here because it's going to be maintained. Candles there. Like, I love building with books in Minecraft. I think bookshelves look awesome. If you guys also want to know, I'm using a Vanilla Tweaks resource pack that adds variated books. So we'll get these nice purples and pinks. We can come back. Actually, we don't need to come back later. Frederick is not a silk touch axe, which I would usually do. And we can just fill in some of the bookshelves. In here, I want to have some barrels in a pile. I'm going to have some more barrels here. I'm going to have a chest, because chests aren't bad. Do I have any chests, though? No, so I need to craft some. Should be using some pale oak to craft things that, like, yeah. And obviously, a very important aspect of an attic or a basement is cobwebs. Without cobwebs, it kind of doesn't hit that mark we're going for. I also think we might want to add a pot or two. A lantern up here instead of torches. Definitely some candles. And we'll grab these looms too. I think I want to scatter a loom. I think I also want to get a carpet in here. Sign with a red carpet. And some nice shaggy carpet. So my thought is dead bush here. And we'll do mushroom here. Pot decor here. This flower pot here, can I? Cactus flowers can't. But that can be for a cactus. And we can put this right here. And then I wanted to include some leaves up on top of the shelves up here. Just for that little bit of greenery. Lanterns are cheap. Alright, so that actually concludes the build of the general store. Oh, there's a pot here, I missed it. It does not conclude. It does not conclude. Don't listen to me, guys. Don't listen to me. Ooh, we got one of these ones. It's not stand outy enough. Because it's the front, I need it to be unique. Maybe bamboo. Maybe a sapling? Open eye blossom. You know what? That one is something I have not really used in the marina. And I really want to. I actually can't sometimes remember what can be put into pots. I really need to go back and look at them all because I can't remember, to be honest. But this looks really nice.
And now we move on to the interior of the butcher, the second part of the build. I've decided to invite another special guest. This time we will be inviting Pell, who built a boat in my marina. But I warn you that my audio quality was horrible here and I didn't realize it till the editing phase. I am so sorry, guys.
Good evening, everybody. I did return with my special guest as I promised. Hello, Pal. Welcome to the build. Say hi to the camera.
Thank you. Hello. It's good to see you
Yeah,
today.
so he's going to be joining us to build the butcher, and we are going to be doing it together. And he is going to be my wonderful Mr. Butcher Man once it's all done. Isn't that right, my friend?
Yes, I like this.
He is spinning around. Let us go, Father. Let us go. What we could do actually. So because we've got this tiles here, we could do the bit over here with tiles instead. So if I just quickly, well, not it's not tiles. It's diorite, but polished diorite.
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 What's
What's this?
Diorite.
Diorite. But if we do this, so because this is where the cashier's gonna be, where you stand to sell people
Oh,
meat,
yeah.
we could do it like this, and then you have that, and then it breaks the colors up on the floor. I can see that
when
you're
we
very
should-
used to it. Like that?
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I'm really used to that. The stuff keeps growing. I don't know how to stop it.
I
Maybe
mean, flamethrower. Or is it heat resistant?
it's came from the nether. What do you think?
Heat resistant. Yeah, the spores, my friend. The spores. They're consuming you.
Okay.
Let's do a bench.
Okay. Maybe not the big counter.
I was thinking a big counter, and then I was gonna have a trapdoor here. So we could do.
Oh yeah.
We could do let's try out both. Let's try out both. So
Yeah.
I think we should also use this and do like so. It's kind of got this like sunken
Yeah.
inside. A lantern here and then 3 candles.
Yeah, that farm is just farming like crazy. Like, wait, and put some doors. Wait,
That should
what if I put those like this? I think this will be more better. Look better, I
What do you
think.
mean, like using polished
On this
diorite?
side, on this side, no, on this side. They were like this, like this.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So if we,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, if you go face, so if we do this, we go like this, and we'll just do. Yeah, we could replace these with stairs too. Um,
Oh, now you're giving me any. I don't have any. Have you any redstone on you?
redstone? No, but I
Yes.
can get you some. I will happily go and fetch you some red.
Mm, I need some water.
Some water.
Wait. Yes.
Oh, that looks pretty
You.
cool. Good thing I waited that couple extra seconds for you to be organized.
I think I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, that seems cool. I'm just trying to decorate some of these other sections while I've got a moment. I might as well, clean up some other things. You know,
Yeah.
like that.
Might be no.
Trapdoors, man. Scaffolding shelves like these, maybe. Unless we get rid of the
Yeah.
chains, I think we could actually put something on
Oh.
top.
Oh.
Whoop.
Oh. What is this? You muting yourself again? That could be a good idea.
Be like a weird little passageway.
My
Oh, no, wrong block.
my inventory is full of garbage. Mm, I take yes. I shared some chips. Now I have a wool
Oh, very
for the
nice.
bed.
Very good, very good, very good. Shelving like that.
How is this to you?
I think the bed on the fence looks a bit weird. Maybe where I've got the bed here
Yeah,
might
yeah.
look a little nicer. Like, if you know what I mean. I think I
Mm,
also want
do it like.
a bookshelf in here. Like, just
What
so
if
you've got
I
some.
put here instead of the purple one?
Yeah, yeah. I think that would look really nice. I think that works really well. Put a fucking spore mushroom in there. Put a lantern right here. Getting homier and homier by the minute. Could I put some? This is where you will be
Please let me
staying when you
know.
butcher. When you butcher, you'll be staying here. I want you to enjoy the place.
Ah, yes, my perfect place. The butcher.
Oh,
I can do a nice vivisection there. I think.
yes,
How it's
Pell the
pronounced
butcher.
correctly.
You're the Pell Harbor butcher.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I really
paintings. I
hope
didn't
it
even
can be
think a
placed.
painting could. Uh,
Yeah,
painting
that
might
could be
look
nice
really
if
nice.
there was like some paintings. Or
Yeah,
one painting at least.
have a good spot for it right here.
Happy, 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 happy.
Happy Bell, Happy Bell. Yeah, I think I honestly don't see much more that we can include to this. It feels homey. If you
Yes.
have any other preferences, and then you got this really nice window view. Yeah, I think the vine in the middle is a little bit annoying, in my opinion. It takes away from the painting, but other than that, I think that's really good. There's also an
I
item
see.
frame and some flower pots you gotta fill.
Yeah, yeah, I have an idea what I put there.
Yeah, yeah, you put whatever you want in there. But I think this is done to perfection. I think I don't have any more preference in how I would like this done. I'm really quite happy with the butcher. I think it's looking really good. I
Me.
think at the front would be Oh, we could actually. No, you're right. Let's do it inside. Let's do it inside. It would make more sense. Get behind the stairs. Get
Wait.
behind the stairs. The best piece of meat you could ever ask for. Pell is so
This.
beautiful. I'd just like to say thank you for Pell for joining us today, and we actually got voice chat to work this time. Hooray! Uh,
Yay!
Thank you very much for joining me in this section, and I hope to do it again sometime. Based on my
Yes,
butcher.
I think
Yes,
I will need your help a little bit later.
that's all good. I would not mind at all. I feel like it's very worth my while. All right, say
Mhm.
bye to everyone at the who's watching.
um, uh, wait, hold on. Let me find my. Wait, wrong side. Bye.
Bye.
Again, I apologize for my horrible audio quality and we'll be working on it in the future. But thank you all for attending today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that section with Pell. I want people to all have a little contribution to my marina and to feel welcome there, so that's why I'm inviting so many guests. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy this last little sneak peek section.